think about what comes after or what came before.
A few days ago, I picked up a new camera, the Pentax ME. I'm pretty stoked on this camera, but this video is not going to be about that though. Alongside the camera, I got this strap. It is kind of like old and a bit nasty and dirty, so I didn't want to keep it. But I figured it had these pretty cool locking mechanisms on the end, so I could salvage those to create a new strap. So that's what we're doing today. So for this project, you're gonna need a pair of scissors and some sort of rope. This rope that I use is a cotton rope. It's 2.5 millimeters thick, and yeah. You could also use paracord for this, or any other sort of rope basically. You could also use a little bit of super glue. That is optional, but it comes in pretty handy. So to start off, you're gonna want to cut off the ends or the parts of your strap that you're gonna want to salvage. You could also use key rings for this, or any other sort of mechanism to connect the camera to the strap.
You see here, kid. You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
Once that is done, you're gonna want to cut off a piece of rope, and this should be double the length of the strap that you want to end up with. So for me, I wanted a 1.2 meter strap, so I cut off 2.4 meters of rope, plus a little extra. And now you're gonna want to locate the ends of that piece of rope. And on that part, we're gonna do what's called a bowline. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people on the internet who can explain a bowline way better than I do. So if you want to Google it or whatever, just go ahead and do that, and then come back to this. And then you're gonna want to go ahead and locate the other end and do another bowline, but connect that bowline into the one that we already did. It should look something like this. And then I just went ahead and taped up some of the loose parts. And now we want to connect our strap to the locking mechanism. And we're doing that with a LARKS head knot. Basically, you take the end of your strap, put it through the locking mechanism, create a loop on the other end, and then pull your entire strap through that loop. And it should look something like this. Now go ahead and cut off about 10 meters or more of cord, and this part you're going to place under your strap. And now we're going to start doing square knots. So make a D shape on the right side by taking that piece of cord and put it over onto the other side. Take the upper strand and place it over the lower strand. Then take that piece of cord and go underneath everything and up through the D on the right side. Then you're gonna want to tighten that thing up. And where you place this is where your paracord pattern is going to start. Make the same thing on the other side. So D on the left side, take top strand over the lower strand, and then that entire part underneath everything and up through the D. And this is pretty much the process. So you can keep doing this until you're on the other side. So I'm going to show you a couple of more just so you can get into it. And when you're on the other side, it should look something like this. And on this part, you can go ahead and take some super glue on the last knot, just in the nooks and crevices, to make it stick. And what I also did is I took these two end parts, just to tighten it up. I took these two end parts and put them through the loop on the LARKS head knot.
You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath.
And that is basically it, the process. So I hope that you go ahead and try this on your own. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. And yeah.